is for the win from 29 from the right hash. Kuz's kick is good. Here is Durant for the win. James for the win. It's gone. LeBron James at the buzzer.
So, Suns are in quite the pickle right now. 2-2 series. Devin Booker went down in game 2 after scoring 31 in the first half. Hamstring. His hamstrings are like Steph's ankles back in the day. Like they went through, like he's had like 6 or 7 hamstring injuries. But where do you think, what are your thoughts? Where are the Suns right now? Where's your concern right now with, where the Suns are in the series? Do you think the Pels can pull it off?
I see a Cinderella story in the making.
Really?
Pels. I see it in the making, dog. When I'm watching these games, I'm like, the momentum has shifted.
I look at how they won game 3. Like the Suns won game 3 and they had to squeeze it out. Pels, they won game 4.
Yeah.
Like ever since the first half of game 1, they held the Pelicans to 34 points in the first half. But ever since then, I feel like the Pelicans have won 70% of the quarters. So even though it's 2-2, if I'm a Suns fan, I'm really concerned.
Yeah, for me, kind of like Antoine, I just think all the momentum is definitely in New Orleans' favor right now, and is making me start to question Chris Paul. Now, I'm not gonna say Chris Paul is just he's this fraud and he's just not good. I understand what Chris Paul has done for this league and during his tenure in his career. He's still a point guard.
All of that.
Just even on the court. He's still a point guard, right? But all the MVP discussion, that we had this past year is just this is kind of why. This is your time to put the team on your back and finish this team off that really didn't even deserve to be in the playoffs, right? They were under, I think New Orleans was under 500.
They only won 36 games.
Yeah, and they played their way in the play-in.
Yeah, once they got CJ, things kind of...
Yeah, things turned around.
This is a different team.
It is. And a lot of that, like I was telling you earlier, a lot of that is those rookies, man. Those rookies are not scared.
What's his name? Salvador?
Alvarez. Yeah.
Georgia Tech, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Georgia Tech? Yeah.
Georgia Tech.
So them boys, they're not afraid.
2.0.
They're not afraid. They coming out and they're being disrespectful. They're getting disrespectful. I don't know if y'all saw the other night, can't remember the guy's name.
Herb Jones?
The tall light-skinned guy. Hayes or something.
Yeah, Hayes.
Jackson Hayes, yeah.
And he pushed Jay Crowder and they tossed him out.
I saw it.
Yeah, man, them boys not afraid. He wasn't. It was a dumb move to get kicked out of a playoff game, right?
But it set a tone.
Right. Them boys are hungry, and hats off to that coaching staff, man. Hats off to them, to the rookies, and hats off to CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram, who I had
as an all-star.
And now we're starting to see why. So I just want to throw that out there. I did have him in my all-star.
So this has kind of been my concern with the Suns all year. They play great team ball, but when you need a bucket, they got Book and they got CP, but I don't think CP can do it every night like he once could. CP can go off one game, and in this game, he's got to be the assist guy. They need somebody off their bench they need a Jordan Clarkson off their bench. Somebody that can just go get buckets. Cam Johnson is a shooter. Campaign, Jay Crowder. They need somebody else that can just go get a bucket, and they don't. And right now, they're kind of getting exposed. I still think they win this series because I just trust, the pedigree that Chris Paul and Monty Williams bring. But, man, they got their hands full, man. They got Valanciunas. Aiden's hooping right now, but Valanciunas is, and I'm probably mispronouncing his name, he's matching him. He had 25 rebounds one game. So Suns got their hands full. I trust in CP, point guard. But the Pelicans, they got something nice going. And when Zion come back, they got a good coach now. Stan Van Gundy, sorry, I almost went there. Stan Van Gundy wasn't the right guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't that guy?
But Willie Green is. So.
But I'm anxious to see what they do with Zion. If he
wanna
just
stay.
sitting there watching this happen without you, it's just like, okay, this team is actually kind of good. Maybe I can stay here. Maybe I can have some success in New Orleans. So I'm anxious to see what happens there.
All right, so pick time.
Pick with this series?
This series, Suns and Pelicans, 2-2. Who do you got?
I'm gonna stick with the Suns in 7. I'm gonna say Suns in 7.
Suns and 7.
I got the Pels, bro.
Pels and what?
Oh,
7.
it's going to 7.
It's going to 7.
Okay.
Well, it depends on how what Book talking about. Is he out?
Oh no, Book's
Oh, yeah.
he's not coming back
bro,
this series.
Pels to 7, bro.
He's not coming back this series. If Book comes back, or when he comes back, it'll probably be middle of the second round.
Oh, Pels in 7, bro.
I got Suns in 6. I think the Suns win the next 2 games.
So they're gonna win in New Orleans too.
Okay. They did it in game 3.
Yeah, I know.
I think they'll do it again. So, all right, cool. Thank you for joining us on the For the Win Vodcast.
Make sure you follow us on IG at For the Win Vodcast, on YouTube at For the Win, on Apple Music, on Spotify. We are everywhere.
For the win. And we out.
Peace.
Yes, sir.